why, if you guys have all this land right here, what is it, 26 acres?
Yep.
And how come all these animals are just fenced in this small area?
So what we do is intensive pasture rotation. So I could have all the animals just running all over the 26 acres, which would be a lot less labor. But by confining them this way, it's a lot more labor. But the benefits are that they use the pasture more efficiently. It's healthier for the pasture and it's healthier for the animals. So if I just let them loose on the 26 acres, they'd run around and eat the ice cream plants, which are just their favorites. They're some of the most nutritious plants. They'd eat all those first, and then they'd just keep walking around the property, eating the ice cream plants as they resprouted until they killed the ice cream plants, because they just put so much pressure on them, constantly eating them up and not ever giving them a rest. And then they'd move on to other plants, and they'd never touch the medicinals or the weeds. But by doing this, confining them to just a section of our acreage each day, in the mornings they eat the ice cream plants, and then in the afternoon they're hungry enough that they start eating other plants. And by the next morning, before we move them, they're really hungry and they're eating medicinals and weeds, and so they're keeping the weed population down. And they're also eating plants that are really good for keeping internal parasites in check.
And so you're rotating every day?
Every day.
Okay.
But also it spreads the manure more evenly around the pasture, so the pasture gets fertilized better, and it keeps them off from eating in places where their manure is. The manure has a chance to be integrated into the ground before they come back and eat, and that reduces parasite load.
Awesome.